And we are a go. Okay. So we have two keyboards here. They're the same one, slightly different. We're going to be building this one, but this one's already built, and we'll just look at the prototype. Okay, tying up my hair. Okay. Our business. Alright. So this is the board we're going to be building today. 02 board. This is the purple unit. It's a really nice plate, aluminum plate. It's very heavy. But check it out. I'll put this out right here. Well, I have the pink one. This is a custom color. Apparently. We're building a custom colored one. Also, John shipped this to me and he freaking so you know like packaging where you put stuff to like fluff. I forget what it's called, but like padding. You put a freaking Purina bag. Okay, so this is the prototype unit. Let me see, let me just make sure I pull everything up. Okay, so this is the first prototype, and John actually built it on his stream. This color will be available for the group buy. This one is a friend's unit with a custom color. Yeah. But here's what this looks like. Oh. Hi, Oxy. Good. I just realized something. I don't have the switches. Let me go double check the packaging real quick. I don't know if John... Let me see. I might have just missed it. Yeah, I just forgot. Hello. No, sorry. I missed it at the bottom. Sorry for that scare. Okay. Hello from Brazil? Hello. You never know with him? Yeah, I know. I know. John is, in nice terms, a goober. Okay, let me make sure I have one. Oh, that's what I didn't do. Okay. What about in not nice terms? I don't know if I can say on stream. I'm just kidding, John. He's my matcha supplier. I have to be nice to him. Okay, so this is what we're building today. This is what we're showcasing. This is what we're building, right? So, if you guys know, then you guys know. But the designer is Sinner for You. He's or they're in chat. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. They can probably answer it. Also, I think they're based in Australia. At least that's where this was shipped from. So I think it's still kind of early for them, but it is nighttime for me. So I'm assuming we'll have like people kind of trickling in. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. You're from down on okay, yeah. Okay, so this one, Cafage will be running it, hence why they sent it out to me. Looks like group buy is expected to open in September 2026. Is that still accurate as horns? Yeah, did you ever watch this anime? No. No, never. Okay, then you probably don't get the reference. That's why. But this is designed after an anime. So far still September. Okay. Yeah, so we are building it pretty early, but this is to kind of, get the media out there. I think there's been one other creator that's built it so far. Looks like the group buy is going to be in September, around. Price is dependent on MOQ hit, so it looks like anywhere from 25 to 50. And then for the price range, it will range anywhere from 550 to 725 USD, right? So it is just Cafage running it. But yeah. Okay. So we'll just look at the board. This one's a custom color. I think it might only be this color so far. And this one's a custom one, so this one won't be available. Maybe it will be, but from what I understand, this is the main colorway. Potentially EU as well. I mean, there's still, uh, it's in September, so you still have some time. But we'll just look at this build unit for now. Okay. So here's the board. So TKL, right? Instead of having the F13 key, they've opted to replace it with the badge right there. So this is a very iconic, if you've watched the anime, then you know, or read the manga. And the same with these horns. From what I understand, these horns come with the board. However, I think, yeah, they are removable from what I understand. But I think having the horn is actually... I like the horns. I imagine the case for it might be a little weird. It looked like it was like a custom cutout for the case, but overall, I think the horns is a very nice touch. It's almost like having like cat ears for your board, except it's horns. But yeah, F13 TKL, except the F key has been traded out for the badge. This one is win keyless TKL layout. You do have this nice 02 branding right here. So you see it 3 times throughout this board, right? You got the horns, you got this, and you got this. Yeah, I mean, the horns are removable, but that's just part of her character design, in case you can see right here. So this is the character it's based off of. So unlike other like anime themed board, this one has gone a step and beyond to include the horns, which I think is very neat. But as someone who doesn't really get the reference, um, might be like, oh, what the heck? But I do appreciate that it's there. It's uh deeper homage to the character. But yeah, you got the top and bottom bezels, so not too thick. The side bezels are going to be a little bit thinner, but nothing like too big, right? the top. Here you have the side. Whoa. That's a crazy side profile. Are you guys seeing this? Okay, so you almost have this like geometric diamond gem-like cut, right? So this part does protrude, or it actually slightly protrudes out, but you can't really see it from the top side. But if you look here, right, this is almost like a point. And then you have this ripple or stair effect on the bottom piece. So top piece, bottom piece. Here you can also see the horn. Hello. Oh yeah, it's by Milk Mocha. I have a blue one too. But this is a crazy side profile, right? You can see the top and the bottom. And then there is a weight on the back, but just looking from the side, really cool. Then we have the back. We have the back. Okay, I need to be careful not to show myself because I look like a freaking goblin right now. But it is an engray. It has a character again. It's a mirror finish. It's kind of a fingerprint magnet, but that's okay. You can see my popcorn ceiling, but you do have the mirror weight on the back. You can see the two-toned with the red bottom piece, and then you can see the pink top piece. And then the staircase effect that we saw from the side, it's actually seen as well on the USB port side. So it's almost like an accordion or staircase effect that goes throughout except for the front lip. You do have the 4 little adhesive feet right here. And it looks like you have the screws on the outside for the weight, right? Which is a little interesting. You do have the 4 screws for the top and bottom case, but then you also have the 4 screws for the weight on the outside rather than being on the inside. There are a few things that were changed. Yeah, so they fixed some of the design flaws with the positioning of the screws on the outer weight. So that is one thing that they changed. So just as like a FYI, this is the prototype. So this will be on the inside from what I'm understanding. But yeah, cool weight. And then here is the USB port side. So once again, you can see the staircase effect. You can see these horns. So these horns are actually, they're not just like, you know, a simple triangle. It's actually more of like a conal horn, right? And then you have the 002, the branding right here. So I'll show you guys like that, 002. You can see that the top side of the horn is going to be smooth still with the pointer, but then the bottom, oh god, you can see the bottom part right here is going to be flat. Okay, so that's just to make sure that, or it's going to be slanted upwards, but it is a flat surface, so it shouldn't interfere with your desk on the bottom side. Right, centered USB port to the very bottom. Oh, also, I said there was 4 case screws. There's actually 6 case screws, sorry. There's 6 case screws and then 4 weight. 4 screws for the weight. And then here is the front lip. So this one is the prototype, so maybe I shouldn't have showcased this one. But yeah. This one's a custom colorway. So, oh, wait. Oh, that's a change. I just noticed. Oh god, my face! Okay, so it looks like this one has 6 case screws, but then this one has 8. Right? So that is one of the differences from this unit and that unit. Such as the positioning of the screws on the outer weight. Oh, okay, so the screws are still going to be on the outside, but it's just been changed. So you can see instead of like being on the corner right here, right? The prototype was right here, but they moved it right here for this unit. So it's still going to be on the outside, right? It's just a little more symmetrical positioning. And then looks like this one now will have 8, whereas before it was 6. We changed to 8, group by will go back to the round holes too. Okay, so what he means by that is you see how this is the circle, whereas this is like a square cutout for the screw hole. So you see that there's like a square cutout for the screw hole. They're gonna go back to the circle one right here. So very subtle changes. I think the changes for this weight, making it a bit more symmetrical, was probably a good one. Also, having the 8 screws probably makes it like a lot more secure. And yeah, I think I do like the circle one over like the square. But in terms of like the weight design, still the same. Still the mirror finish. I don't know if there's any other choices for that. So let's see. Here's some details. So for mounting, this is top mount or ring mount. Polished stainless steel, inner weight's going to be brass, plates aluminum, badges polished stainless steel, horns aluminum, 16.5 mm front height. Okay, yeah. So apparently this has been color matched to Darling R1. R1, not R2. R2's all the copium buyers that couldn't get R1. That's so sad. Alright. And then we'll look at these horns. Look. So here is what the horn would look like. It's almost like a shark fin, right? So this bottom is towards the bottom of the case, and then this curved side is towards the front. You do have like this anchor point to kind of keep it in place, and then it does have the screw. So if you guys can see it right here, it would go like right there, and then you would screw it on. You can take it off, like you don't have to put it on, then you'll just have these little pieces right here, right? But yeah, okay. Let me post this on Instagram, then I think we're good to go. I forget who really likes this anime. Was it Vin? This is like very popular. Okay. Are you on Instagram? Sinners. I'll just talk catfish. So, I watch a lot of animes. However, I don't really like mechas, so I have actually never watched. I've watched like bits and pieces, but you know, I cannot say that I have sat through and watched the entire thing. I'm an imposter. I mean, I just these days I feel like I've been a lot more critical of the stuff that I watch. Um Especially like I'm just too old for fan service is what I'm trying to say. So if it's really pushing stuff like that, like I really have a hard time watching. And I've never really been into mecha other than like, well, I don't even know if there is one. Would you consider like kaiju a subgenre of mecha? Or not mecha, but the idea of, a human inside a suit or inside something, right? I know it might sound like, oh, what the hell, Patty? Like they're nowhere near. But can you guys kind of see my point? Just like the idea that you're inside something controlling it, right? Like I liked kaiju, but I don't know. I know it's like not, it's like nowhere near the same, but more so just describing it as like the idea, the concept. Yeah. Attack on Titan is another example. Copy paste. Sinner's probably like, God, why did John send it to her? But don't get me wrong, like I love anime, but um I am an imposter. I haven't seen this one all the way through. Hello. We're building an anime board. Anime. Okay. It has all been posted. I'm doing good. We're building keyboard. Okay. So posted that. Let's look at. Oh my god! What the heck? Femboy designed by Meme God for Militia. Is this the final PCB you'll be using? Oh no, it's not. Okay, I was like, whoa. I don't know how this is related, but I thought maybe I was just missing a reference for something. Ooh. Okay. If I speak, yeah, go for it. So the board is O-ring or top mount. I don't know which mounting your friend would like, but I'll do both. Oh, it's a meme. Oh. So I have a question about the carrying case for this. Are you guys gonna cut it out yourself? Like, are you gonna cut it out for clients, or is it they have to do it themselves? Oh, okay. So they have to do it themselves. Got it. me just test this PCB. I'll do this sound test whenever we do this one, so we'll have like both. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna like go to John's place and just sit there and cut out the horns for people in the foam. I could totally see John doing that. Also, look, one of my mutuals on TikTok, she had her store drop, and I bought one of her little doggies. It's so cute. So cute. I have it on my desk now. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let me test this real quick. Over here. What animes have you guys been watching this season? I started a few. Hey, does this make a sound? I guess I just didn't hear it. We'll have to use the daughter board, but I guess I'll end up snapping off. Oxy, you don't watch anime. You don't have to lie to me. I'm asking for the people who watch anime. Oh. Oh, yeah, I see it. Okay. So I'll just leave it on. Okay. You're watching those? Well, Freerun came out. Freerun was a short season. Oh yeah, the what is it, season 3 for that? You know, I think I found a Yuri. I thought it was Little Mermaid, but I wonder if it's gearing up to be a Yuri. We'll see. Oh, it's called Goodbye Lara. It kind of has the similar premise as Little Mermaid. You know, like girl who's curious about humans, has like a witch that gives her a potion, takes her voice. Except it goes like a little bit beyond that. I also started watching Sparks of Tomorrow. There is something about some of the animations for Sparks that it's like jarring. I don't know how to explain it. It's like sweaty animation. For example, there's one scene in the first episode, so it's not like a major spoiler, but there's just one part in the beginning where he like is talking and it does like a close up of his like mouth, and you're just kind of like, what the hell was that? I like the premise. So the premise is about this guy and his older brother, and they're trying to reign in like the 20th century as like or the older brother believes that the 20th century is the age of electricity, but he goes to war. They have like this little booklet of like their ideas, but the older brother goes to war and doesn't come back. And then it's about the younger brother basically, you know, grappling with his anxiety and him losing that book, which and also losing his brother. And so it's interesting. I've enjoyed that one so far. I also started watching Goodbye Laura, Sparks of Tomorrow. I started watching Ogre's Bride, which is like the typical, you know, like, you know, girl's mistreated by her family, and in comes this handsome man to like take her away from her shitty ass family. If you like those kinds. And then I know Clevitas, the second season's already out too. I haven't started Mushoku. I haven't started that one yet, but that one just kind of, I don't wanna, like say it fell off for me, but I think once it started becoming like a harem, I just was like, God, God damn it, you know. Okay. Okay. I have a question. So this one looks like it was filled. Will the group buy units also be filled? The infill? Oh, okay. So here is the top mount. As you can see, 4 on the top, 3 on the bottom, so no screw point for the space bar. Or you can do O-ring. And then here you can see all the O-ring posts. There's actually something engraved. I'm always alone too, thanks to these horns. I don't know if that is also special for your friend or if it'll be in the group buy, but there's that. Looks like the internal weight also has 4 screws. We can take it off to look at. Okay, it's on the group buy. Got it. Okay, so daughter board's gonna go right here, come out right here. Here's the brass weights. Boop, boop. Okay. So use the daughter board, but use the long cable. Got it. Did you know one time on stream, I thought all daughter boards and their cables were the same, like before I knew that they weren't, and I actually burned out. I set a PCB on fire. Or not on fire, but it was smoking, and I was mortified. That was an experience. I was like, what does that smell? I'm like, what is, oh god, what's smoking? And then just noticed. Oh, oops. And that's when I learned. They're not all the same. They have orientations. Thankfully, it just burnt out the daughter board, but it was still like, oh my goodness. Okay, so just boop, come out through here. Boop, boop. I did not see any daughter board screws, but let me look in the case again. Just confirm. I mean, it should be okay. I have some extra screws I can use. Yeah, it's fine. I thought I did. Where did I put them? Oh, it's these. It's okay. I have some screws. Right here, I can use. Oh, Kaiju, what's up? We're actually talking about kaijus. Yep. How you doing? I think last time you said you were trying to settle in. You all settled in. Maybe like perfect for this. We'll put this one back. Oh, wait, I started watching a really cute anime I didn't tell you guys about. But it's about a dragon who was raised by a cat. So it thinks it's like a cat dragon. And it like protects all cats. Oh my god. Yeah, it is the horny keyboard. Yes, you're right. It's goodbye sometime in September. Wait, Vidya, aren't you also down under? Like, from Australia? Oh, hello, Prissy. The bin chickens are so cute. I love them. Okay, so for these horns, here you can see they're right here, where you would screw them on. Yeah. This is from your fellow down unders. I briefly remembered you said you were from down there. I like the way John says bin chicken. He's like so like demeaning about it. But I heard a lot of people don't like bin chickens. I would love to go to Australia again and just like live there for like a little bit. There's so many like different birds and wildlife. You guys have kookaburras too. So cute. So whenever I first went to Australia, I actually like passed out at John's place. I was so tired from the flight. And I like woke up in the morning because I heard like kookaburras just like singing in the morning. And then we went to the zoo and we saw one there too. It was like really cute. Yeah, I think I woke up was like, what? Like, am I in the jungle right now? Where am I? And then I was just like, you know what? Maybe I'm just dreaming, and I went back to sleep. Okay. Oh yeah, the vlog. You know, I kind of forgot about it. Classic. The other vlog. You mean the Japan one? That I also never did. Yeah, I mean, oh, that's cool. The horns and the plate match. Hi, Clown Baby. How you doing? I'm currently being roasted by Insty for not releasing the vlogs that I filmed. Just need to edit. I'm also too afraid to send my B-roll to Interloper now because I was like, I'll just send it to Interloper. He can edit it into a vlog for me, but nope. He will betray me. Yeah, it's based on Darling in the Franxx. I don't know if you've watched that anime before. Darling. Horns and plate match. Oh, that's a nice touch. That's cute. Also, another really cool thing that maybe you guys didn't notice, but the plate actually has horns too. Okay. Everything has been disassembled. Now we'll do stabilizers. Was there a layout? Also, I probably need to break this one off, right? This bottom piece. Where is my thing right here? Okay. Yeah, keep the USB, but break this part off, right? Okay. Does your phone want to set to regular caps lock? Stepped. Okay. You got it. Who? Who is Judy Hopps? What? I'm surprised you knew that, Oxy. He doesn't watch everything. He doesn't watch anime. Is it the biggest animated movies of all time? I've never watched it. The biggest animated movie of all time is Toy Story. In my opinion. Yeah, what's up, Tim? You soldered your first keyboard today and oh my god. Do you need me to fix it? Like it's like messed up. I mean, I don't know if you're still in town, but I can fix it for you or try to fix it if you need me to. Have you been using the new? Well, I'm assuming you got a cable. So you haven't got the cable yet. Why don't you just try to pawn off your pizza oven to the next unfortunate soul? Unless you got it to work. Damn. Are you feeling better? Alpha, do you think you got the explosive diarrhea parasite? Apparently it's like very high in Michigan. Well, apparently if you cook with your food, it kills it, but I think we're starting to find out that a lot of people just don't wash their food. You nasties. Okay, so did I tell you guys the story yesterday about Gaucho pooping all over the house? Okay, so I kiss. So yesterday, okay, my mom has been out of town, right? Hey Kim. My mom's been out of town and she came back yesterday, right, to pick up some stuff because she's going to Big Ben with her sister. All right. But when she got back home, I was sleeping, but apparently there was a dog that pooped all over the house, okay? And then I woke up because I heard her. So I went downstairs and I was like, hey, mom. And she was just like, if you're the only one at home, you need to let the dogs out. And I was like a little confused because I was like, what? I did. And she's like, you didn't because I came home and someone took a big poo underneath the dining table and like got it everywhere. Okay. And she was like kind of embarrassed because like her sister came with, so my aunt came with her. Um, and they came home to like, poo. And by the time I woke up and went downstairs, like she had already cleaned up a majority of it. But she basically was like, if you're gonna sleep in, you have to wake up and you have to let them out. And I was like, I did wake up. In fact, I woke up at 3 o'clock at some point. So I'm on a nocturnal sleeping schedule, just so you guys know. Anyways, so I woke up at 3 because my dog, Ginkgo, came upstairs to be like, I need to go pee pee, okay? So I let her out and Gaucho went out. Okay, my mom came back around 5 o'clock. So within the 2 hour window, like Gaucho had time to go use the restroom, but he just didn't, okay? And he also did not come and tell me, like, hey, I need to go take a dump. So I was just like, well, Ginkgo came and told me, and I actually did let them out. And she's just like, well, Gaucho doesn't know that. And so she's like, so if you're gonna be the only one home, you need to, like, sleep in my room or let him sleep with you. Okay. But Gaucho's a stinky boy, okay? And plus Ginkgo's very territorial. So I was like, I I can't I can't let Gaucho sleep in my room because Ginkgo will go ballistic. But I was just like, okay, sure, if I'm the only one home, I'll sleep in your room with them, I guess. And so uh later that night, so my mom left, and then later that night my dad came home and I was like, Dad, Gaucho pooed all over the house. And he was like, what? No, not my Gaucho. He's like, Gaucho's so good. Gaucho like would never do that. And I was like, well, it's not Ginkgo because Ginkgo is smart, and she actually told me. And then he was like, it's because you don't let him out. And I was like, you don't get it. I did let them out, but Gaucho just decided not to take a dump and decided to take a dump in the house. Okay, so he was like, Gaucho, 你在家里大便吗? Basically asked him in Chinese if he pooed inside the house. And then my dad goes, And he was like, Gaucho just told me that it was Ginkgo who pooed. And I was like, okay, first of all, he did not say that to you. Second of all, like, I know my dog. Like, she actually woke me up. I was like, if she needed to take a shit, like, she would have came and woke me up, right? And he was like, well, you know, what if you just didn't notice that he had pooed whenever you let them out the first time? And I was like, it smelled bad in here even after, right? Like, even after mom had cleaned it up. I was like, there's no way I wouldn't have noticed. And he's like, well, I'm pretty sure it was ginkgo. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Agree to disagree, right? And then, so today my dad was at home, so I was upstairs sleeping again. And, Ginkgo, once again, came upstairs and started, like, whimpering at the door. And I was in a deep sleep. She was, like, whimpering, and, I had a nightmare. And I actually jumped awake and I heard her crying and I thought she was, like, hurt. So I, like, jumped awake and then she, like, looked at me and, like, got up really fast and, like, started looking down the stairs. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess she really needs to pee, right? And normally when she goes down the stairs, she'll look at me to make sure I'm there. Um, so she was doing that and she was, like, whining, right? And I was like, okay, okay, I get it. You really have to go pee. Um, so I let her out. As soon as she gets to the grass, right? She basically sits there and pees for like 45 seconds. And then as I'm letting them out, my dad was like, oh, it's raining outside. Like, why did you let them out? And I was like, because all three of them went out. I was like, Ginkgo woke me up. She really needed to pee, right? And he's just like, okay, well, don't let our dogs in. Like, we need to wipe their feet. Okay. So then, I'm just kind of standing there, and then my dad is like, you know, I've been downstairs this whole time, like, and I've let the dogs out. I was like, how come she went to go wake you up to pee? Like, why didn't she pee when I let her out? And I was like, I looked at him. I was so tired, but I looked at him and I was just like, I don't know. Ginkgo's smart and told me she needed to pee. He's like, well, she should have peed when I let her out. And I was like, yeah, just like yesterday, Gaucho should have pooed when I let him out. And he kind of looked at me and he could tell I was in a bad mood. And he's just like, oh, you can go back to sleep. I'll let them inside. I was just like, okay, that's fine. I went back to sleep. But like yesterday, they're just trying to like gaslight me to be like, no, it was your dog. Or, yo, he would have peed if you had let him out. And then only for today, them to be like my dad to be like, why did she pee only when you let her out? It's like, I don't know. Why did like why didn't Gaucho take a dump yesterday when I let him out? You tell me. Yeah, I mean, he wiped their feet and then I went back to sleep. But you could tell I think he was like taken aback when I was like, I don't know, why didn't Gaucho like take a poo yesterday when I let him out? He's just like, oh god. I'm not gonna deal with her right now. Well, that's what happened. And then you know what? After he let them in, she came back upstairs to sleep with me. Because I guess she was like, okay, I'm good. I took my dump. I took my pee. I'm ready to go back to sleep with you. But yesterday I was downstairs watching anime, but I was like watching it in the dark and kind of quiet because I don't like bother anyone. And he woke up because he had to let the dogs out. And apparently I startled him. Like, he thought I was a ghost. Because he was like, oh, why are you watching in the dark? He's like, you can turn it up. He's like, I won't bother me. I was like, it's fine. I'm good. Because I figured, because normally my mom is downstairs, but since she's out of town, I decided to watch anime downstairs on the TV, so I don't like bother Connor, because normally I just watch it in our room. But it was really cute because like Ginkgo came downstairs and like sat on the couch next to me and like fell asleep but was snoring while I was watching. And she's like really funny because like I could put my feet on her and she's just like whatever. But when Connor does it, she'll like get up and like move. She's just like no, do not put your feet on me. Okay, we're almost done. I just need to finish looping this. I was watching some reels and people are really mad at that guy from Norway. And I think because like the World Cup is on such a like a global scale, it's like he wasn't known before, but now he's known now, and that's gonna be something he's remembered. And I heard he was banned. Like he was like removed and banned from his team or something. No, one of Holland's teammates during the England versus Norway game. Oh, Eki, thank you for the tier 3. Hello. How you doing? Yes, that guy. Is it true he was like banned and removed from his like club or whatnot? Or team? Apparently he did an interview, and it wasn't any better because they were like, why didn't you pass to him? And instead of being like, I honestly did not see him there for whatever reason, he was just like, well, we both had a shot opportunity and I took it. And people were so mad. They're like, it's one thing if you like genuinely did not see him, but it's another thing to be like, yeah, we both had an opportunity and I just took it. Yeah. Um, I mean, I heard he was removed from his team and he was banned, and Norway is extremely mad at him. He wasn't? Okay, so that was just a rumor. Okay. Hot swap? I don't think I do. I don't. I have to think. I have a drawer full of PCBs, but oh, ugh. Gotta give the people what they want, huh? Even if it's not what I want. I'm a certified hater. Hello. Sometimes you're a VTuber, sometimes you're a real girl. Yeah, I mean, on days that I have my little PNG tuber, it's because I didn't want to put on makeup, nor did I want to put on a bra. Uh, I look like a goblin. And then on days that I do have camera, it's because I've decided to put on my face. I don't look like I'm sick. Because I've done like no makeup streams before, but everyone's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Guys, guys, I just, and I don't wear a ton of makeup, but it's just, I guess you can tell the difference. And I've basically have been sleeping all day because period's coming up, and also it's rainy weather here, so it makes me really sleepy. So that's why sometimes I have cams, sometimes I don't. But I'm versatile that I can do both. Lip tint, yeah. You know what? I saw something crazy. Oh, wait. This is gonna sound really out of pocket, but I don't know how true it is. I'm kind of scared to say it. Uh, um, someone was saying that your natural lip color is like the closest color of like your butthole. And I don't think that's true, but people were making like funny videos about that, and I was just like, what the heck? Yeah, like, yeah. Okay, so Incy knows what I'm talking about. When I was in Korea, the color stylist asked if I was willing to try a different colored lip. Yeah, yeah. It's called lip tint. It just gives you some color. Is that a thing guys do? Um, I think it's gotten more like accepted, yeah. It's not even a spicy topic. And then someone linked this photo of like this girl who was born with her mouth. Um, it was like a weird ass movie, but I tried to send it to Insty and he was just like, not today, Satan. He didn't watch it. Uh, sorry, she had a butthole for a mouth. It's some weird film. Yeah. I mean, it's not true. It was just a weird film someone made. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing like a colored lip tint, especially if it's like gives you more color for your lips. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, it would just be like using a colored chapstick. Like, it could really improve your complexion color just by adding a little bit, you know? Okay, have a good walk. Almost done with stabs. The game I was playing yesterday, I think I want to play it again on stream because I think I can beat it. But I don't know if I play the demo again or if I just wait for the full game to come out and then play it then. And I watched a lot of the VOD today. Wait, do you have to watch the whole VOD to get your watch streak? That's crazy. Or is it? Oh, okay. Okay. I was about to say, like, wow. It's an interesting game. I really liked it. Like, I've played a couple of, like, those type games before, but I've never actually, like, bought one to, like, play it long term. But that one I could see myself, like, wanting to play it. Sorry, Avo. If only you had a more consistent streamer. Yeah, the same number. Yeah, I do. Although someone messaged me today and they're like, "Hey, are you still good for the appointment on Thursday?" And I was like, "Who is this?" And they're like, "It's so and so." And I thought it was a scam, but I was just like, "Sorry, you have the wrong number." And she's like, "Okay, so you want me to cancel the appointment then?" And I was like, "You have the wrong number. I'm not gonna like I don't know what appointment you're talking about." And then they sent me like the screenshot. They're like, "You scheduled an appointment and put this number." And it had the person's name, and I was like, "You have the wrong number. I'm not so and so." Yeah. And then she just went, "All right." No, it's not a medical appointment. It was, let's see. It was knotless braid small from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm like, I'm not that person. And they just said ALR. But I thought it was crazy because it's like, I was like, wrong number. And they're like, "So you want me to cancel the appointment then?" And I was like, "What?" Yeah, it was from 10 to 4. And I was like, why would you ask someone who was like, "You have the wrong number," to be like, "So should I cancel this appointment even though I have the wrong number?" It's like, I don't know. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not Tia. It did have her full name though. It had her full name and the number, and I was like, "Girl, that's not me, sorry." Well, I don't get why her response was, because I was like, "Sorry, you have the wrong number." And she's just like, "So you want me to cancel it then?" And it's like, okay. I'm not playing with you. I'm really not this person. And I don't think Tia would appreciate me canceling her appointment. I thought it was one of those like phishing scams that sometimes they do, but no, it's just real person. It's crazy that I I had never used these stabilizers, and then I went from never using it to using it like 4 times in a row. Is it the meta? So there's no orientation in which you put in the stems for the housing, and oh, actually, we're just clipping it in, right? And then depending on if you're using it as O-ring or as clip-in, you have to use the different washers. Smaller washer for clip-in. These are the 4 wraps. Yeah, so they can be both clip-in or screw-in, but you do have to do some modding if you decide to do that. And then the clip-ins, you still put in the screws. Yeah, they were the weird ones that Meepergon sent to me. But you know what? Meepergon got the new keycaps that I was looking at. They're so pretty. Yeah, so basically, if you want screw in, you have to clip off the clip off legs. Okay? And then, yeah, for screw ins, you have to remove the clip on legs. Then you can screw it in. But then for clip ons, you can clip it in, but you use a smaller washer with the screw to screw it in. Right? Is what I got from the video. Yeah, so there are 2 size washers. Recommend you use a bigger washer combined with a smaller washer for the bigger opening and a smaller washer for the clip-in smaller. Yeah. Looks like someone says they're not a fan. I can't post this. Why can't I post this? Yeah, some people were just saying that they stripped it. Yeah, so if you want to use a screw in, you basically have to remove it. But I think what people say, it's nice because the wires come pretty straight, and also the orientation of the housing doesn't matter. Because, you know, whatever you put in the stems, you have to make sure it goes in a certain way. This one goes either way. I'm not saying if it's good or bad, it's just interesting how I went from never using these to doing so many builds in a row. Oh, C3. Are they still making stuff? No, right? Last I heard, they weren't. There's like a sticker in my local Discord server, so the Texas one, where whenever a vendor goes down, it's like a star sticker and it says like vendor down. That's so sad. Just like a lot of places just going out of business. Yeah. So one of the main complaints for this one is that, so like for screw ins, right? You normally have like a thread so you can make sure you don't strip it, but these don't have it. And then it is a little bit more work in terms of like, yeah, it can be both clip in and screw in, but you have to modify it, which makes sense, right? I guess they're good to have like versatile. Like some cases you might want, you know, screw ins, some you want clip ins, you could just buy one a stabilizer that does it both, but I think more often than not, like clip in stabs are a safe call, right? I want to say there's only been one build where it was like I was like required to use screw in. Insty? Are you an objective cool like that? What's printed on the PCB? Don't worry about it. It's, you know, it's definitely not. A toe popper, what's up? Your dog's so cute. Hey, Burbs, what's up? I asked Popcorn for replacement for my Kikobo. She says she'll send it to me. Nice. We bond over bad food pics? Are you Cantonese too? How you doing, Burbs? Sing to me? Alright, NC, time for you to sing to Burbs. Hillary Duff concert? Wait, can I go with you guys? I just went to the Joji concert. Unfortunately, I'm basic. Bad feet? He said bad food pics. Bad food pics. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I'm surprised NC's not still mad at you. And there it is. There it fucking is. Okay, you did it twice? That's pretty bad. Like, one time, yeah, I could forgive you. Twice? Was it within a 6-month period? Twice and less. Oh, okay, yeah. You're a shitter. Sorry. What does Kanto have to be? Because, Cantonese, they judgy AF. Especially when it comes to food. My dad is the pickiest eater you will ever meet. He'll look at something, he'll be like, it doesn't look good. I'm like, just try it. He's like, no. You were making rice when you could have been making memories with Insti. That's crazy. And you probably didn't even share with him either, huh? Insti and I made memories like when I almost gave him COVID and my parents thought he was gonna kidnap me. What? Why would he kidnap you? You wanna hear something? You know, I almost watched Saltburn with Angel in his grandma's house. Imagine if we had actually watched the full movie of Saltburn. God. Good thing we went to dinner. I mean, Etsy was there too. Thank God. Oh, so I was bringing this up because, like, talking about unhinged memories, making unhinged memories with Insty. First time ever meeting Insty was you interviewing. What's SFFD? San Francisco Fire Department. Oh, you're trying to be a firefighter? He almost took an edible too. Yeah, I think Angel was like, I'm ready when you are. Like a classic. Who are these people you talk to on the internet? Mm-hmm. But yeah, going back to 2-1's comment, Cantonese people are judgy AF. Well, I feel like most Asians are, but especially when it comes to food. Oh, did you have to do that? I mean, I think it's pretty sweet that your parents worry about you like that. That's cute. Oh my god. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna say who, but I was invited out to dinner with someone's family because they wanted to meet me. And I was so weirded out because I was like, I was like, why do they want to meet me? I'm like, I'm not dating this guy or anything. Like, and I was so weirded out that I was like, I'm gonna bring Connor. And yeah, they just wanted to meet me. They wanted to know who their son was hanging out with, and I was like, okay, well, I'm not used to this. My parents are usually like, don't bring your friends home. We don't want to meet them. He was 23, 24. I don't know. It was definitely an interesting experience. Huh? Yeah, I'm just as confused as you are. I feel like my parents have never gone out of their way to want to meet my friends. I don't know if my parents are the weird ones or what. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, you guys know him. I'm not gonna say who. I don't want to embarrass him. I don't know. They just wanted to meet me. And I brought Connor because I was so weirded out because I was like, if they're about to be like, please consider dating our son, I would have been like, sorry. Like, I'm taken. They're like, who is this mysterious woman you're hanging out with now? We were from time to time, but it wasn't anything like crazy. There's I guess maybe they heard I was an older woman and they just want to make sure I wasn't taking advantage of their young son, I suppose. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It was a very nice dinner, though, I will say. They're nice people. I like them. Okay, looks like I got everything in. I will say, I think one of the most satisfying feelings is when a switch fits really nicely into. Oh my god. Gosh. Oh my god. Hold on. Connor? Connor? Come help me. Sorry. One of my cats, as he was trying to bury his poo, I guess he got it on his paw, and I could smell it. So I went to go look at him, and yeah, he's trying to bury it, buried it too intently, so I had to throw him in the shower, and I had to go get Connor to be like, you need to wash Cosmo's paw. And Connor looked at me like, "Aw," and I was like, "I'm doing a review stream. I'm sorry." He was like, "Aw." I was like, "Sorry." So I had to go wash my hands and stuff. But he definitely gave me that look. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes they try to bury and they don't bury it correctly. Hi, Angela Bear. How you doing? What? You know, you can smell that immediately. So when my dad was like, "Are you sure you just didn't smell it?" I'm like, "What the frick? Who do you think I am?" Yeah, these switches went in. Yeah, we have one of the sliding door showers. So I picked him up and put him in there and closed the door and told Connor, like, "Hey, you need to wash his paw." I didn't like, you. No, I picked him up and put him in there. So now Connor's bathing him. I mean, so Interloper has a similar breed to mine, like the Persian Himalayans, like the little flat-faced cats. And you know, they're very cute, but sometimes they're not like all there, so poor little boy. He's trying his best. You're still on town, right, Interloper? The reel did pretty well for on trial reels. Welcome back. I think if I were to get married, I would want something very small. I've been to one of those like 3 to 500 people wedding, and those are crazy. Like a Viet wedding. Getting married a month early in SF. Congratulations. I'm getting married in March. Congrats. Egg powder, like for the cats, right? Have you guys seen Korean weddings? They're super efficient. You know, I tried to post a bunch of photos of Ginkgo, but it said error. I think one of the photos is too large, so. And then I had to start streaming. Oh my god, you guys say factory soulless. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's very fast. Well, you have like the wedding venues, and they like provide the dress, they provide the venue, they provide the photographer. You don't really get a cake. You get to, so it's like a big cake, but only part of it is real that you get to slice for the photo. This is in Korea, by the way. Yeah. Yep. So you get the reference. Oh, really? You know, it's like such a small world because I found out that he knew one of my friends who was a wedding photographer as well. Wait, EP Sketches, were you here yesterday when I was playing the Area 51 game or Area 52 game? Switch to Nintendo. Which Nintendo games? When's it? Is there a new Zelda game coming out? The last Zelda game I played was Breath of the Wild. Quite some time ago. Oh, they're coming out Ocarina of Time remake? I think I like Majora's Mask a little bit more than Ocarina. Because it was like so creepy. Now, a lot of people got stuck on the water temple, but thankfully I did not. Because you had to, like, start all over, right? I've only had to start over a game from, like, a not corrupt file once, which was Final Fantasy Tactics, when you have to fight the one guy, and there's no way for you to, like, go back. I forget his name. But it's like a 1v1. When I first played it, I wasn't strong enough when I went against him, and then yeah, I basically had to, like, I tried everything. And then when I played the remake, I knew, like, oh, I need to really prepare beforehand. Yes, I played the remake and I finished it. But I, like, specifically knew, like, oh, okay, this fight, I really need to make sure. Oh yeah, in the remake, I recruited Cloud. I actually finished the game, and then I was like, wait, I never recruited Cloud. And so I went back to get all the characters. I played a little bit of the remake on stream, but most of the time I just grinded off a stream. Had a very painful time grinding out the calculator, but I think they renamed it arithmetic. Yeah. I would love for another, like, tactics game. Doesn't even have to be in, like, the same universe. But that one's, like, such a masterpiece. I'm surprised they didn't, like, make more. Yeah, like, there's some broken combos you could do. The closest I ever got to speedrunning a game was whenever my dad and I were playing Pokemon together, and I would speedrun to the point where I could start trading my Pokemon. So I would basically be the one to get us all, me and him both, all three starter Pokemons. Yeah, I was the one who did that. And that's like the closest I've ever done to anything like speedrunning. I remember trading Pokemon back in the day when you had to use a cable to connect. And they go through the cable tube. And I think one of the funniest pieces of my dad's lore that I've mentioned it a few times on here, but my dad used to go shiny Pokemon hunting while he was on the toilet. So when he was like, yeah, pick out the Pokemon you need to trade. And I looked in his PC box and there's like 2, 3 boxes full of like shiny Pokemon. And I was like, what the hell? And he's like, oh yeah, I do that while I'm on the toilet. Like, oh, okay. Just casually shiny hunting on the toilet. There's like a method to do it. And that was the day that I mean, I always knew my dad was like a gamer, but it wasn't until I saw that I was like, damn, my dad's actual gamer. Because I think in the later games, there was like a way to actually farm shiny Pokemon. Oh, yeah, me and my dad would trade each other, so we had all 3 starter Pokemons. But I think later on the hack was just to like breed it with a Ditto, right? See, I didn't know about the exploit. I just literally sped run until I could finally trade, and then I would trade with him. Okay, I think we got it. We're done. Just make sure all keys are working. I'll keep this out just in case I like missed a key or something. So you guys made this cable longer. Probably a good thing. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna use this one for now. Okay. Okay, I have to re. I thought I had forgotten a key right here at first, but then I realized, oh wait, no, I'm good. Did they not? Okay, yeah, I didn't solder it. Oops. I think I didn't put it all the way. Okay, this cable or this cable? Oh yeah, I used this one in here, which looks like the same, about the same length. Oh, hello. They're currently soldering. Oh, I forgot this side completely. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had to turn on my fan, soldering fan. Hello, welcome. What keycaps? I think Tutsu would match best with it, but I'll have to see. Okay, we're good. So let's do what? O-ring or top mount first? What do you guys feeling? O-ring? Okay. Oh, is that why? Okay, got it. Actually, let me wash my hands really quick before we do this. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Oh, is this a default O-ring? Good to know. Hello, long time no chat. You fell down the EC rabbit hole. You're converting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, how's that been? I've heard good things about Dynacaps. Do you like it? Okay, now it's gonna be stiff. You're converting all of them? That must be very expensive. Wait, you didn't keep any MX? You just did all of them? You don't like the back plate? Nah, not power. Some darling. I have a text message. Dinner? Yeah. There's a song that I've been listening to, and I didn't realize it was in the Chainsaw Man movie. Hey Zuavi, I talked to Testy and he told me to wait. You're my dog. Oh, what was your experience? Yeah, EC is definitely a lot different. Oh, no, I was talking to Toe. My doggy? Okay, keycaps. I have these that are out, so I might as well just use them, right? Hold on. I hadn't cleaned this up yet. I need to, though. I mean, I just built it. Come on. Okay, what do you guys think? You guys okay with this combo? Oh shit. Go. Hey. Go. 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 Gross. Uh, this is cubed. Uh, this one? This one's a little off. This is the atomic purple. I have lavender. Would lavender work? I don't have frost switch. Can you believe that? Out of all the sets, I don't have frost switch. I have lavender. Um, wow. No, I don't have mecha. Oh, I have Cam Little Dragon. You want Posh? It's like slightly off, right? I mean, I have so many keycaps. You can't expect me to have them all, okay? Have some mercy on me. Got posh. It's Oxy's favorite. But it's like more navy. I do have Dark Magic Girl. You use that Dark Magic Girl? Is that okay? Okay, well, I need to put these later. Oh, you guys want GMK? Oh my god, no love for other. Alright, chat. But you guys get to hear GMK all the time, right? Oh, I do have SA Dream Eater. I do have Dream Eater. Do we want to do SA Dream Eater? That's right here. Yeah, it's not purple, but the alphas are purple. Like some of them. No? You guys are haters. Yeah, I think so too. But oh, what about analog? Analog? I don't have nightmare. I mean, I do have my friend has my nightmare. Okay, let's just do it. Yeah, we're all like, frickin'. I think they're doing R2, right? Or R3? I think Dream Eater was the call. Hi, couple. I was trying to convince them to do non-GMK, but... Oh, they're doing another Noel? Do you guys think I get, it's called... Cat Santa. We could use the essay after this one. Also, for non-keyboard folk who are like, why do they keep saying SA? It's a keycap profile name. Just to clarify. Yeah, just to be clear. Divina Papaya is... Which one was that one? Oh. Blue enter. Yeah, we could use blue enter. Did I get Cap Santa? Oh, wait, that one's cute. Yeah, that one's really cute. I had to... I didn't buy keycaps for a while. I think it's cute. I would buy extras for that. Oh, it's still the Fred. I was gonna give him this. Oh, oh my god, yeah. For people who like might not know what we're talking about, I just want to clarify. They haven't shipped that one out yet, right? Do they still make essay profile keycaps? Okay, so I could probably get pre-orders for that. Hey, can I show you guys Cap Santa? Santa Loma. Yeah, oh, thank you. Should I get... I'm thinking about getting the green, but the red one is also really nice. I think the green is like more me, but... What do you guys think? Yeah, right? I just don't know which one to get. I always forget what keys go up here because I never use TKLs. Print, scroll, pause. Print, scroll, pause. Also, I don't know if you guys heard earlier, but you know my Kikobo Moon Bunny, how is missing? Popcorn said she would replace it for me. I don't believe you guys. Ooh. Never mind, I won't say anything. I won't judge you guys. I would judge. No judging. Okay. Ooh, cute. I'm an idiot. I put the I put the port the wrong way. I was like, why? Is it not? God damn it. Oh, sorry. My bad. Yeah. Oh my god, my face. Sorry. Where's my tweet stage right here? Good night, Avo. I mean, theoretically, you could do the sound test with it, but for authenticity, we should just do it correctly. Try not to expose my face. These heckin' mirror finish boards. You're never safe. So you have to be careful since it's not the breakaway. You do have to be a little careful. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, I use it every time I do my pottery videos. Why? It's my main camera for recording whenever I'm throwing. Yeah, the DJ is really nice. If you're looking for like cheaper alternatives, there are some out there. Um, there's like the Extra Muse, if you've seen that one before. Yeah. That one's a good alternative. And they're doing a lot of marketing right now for that. You could always buy used too if you don't, if you'd like. Okay, there it is. Sorry, chat. I want to say that whatchamacallit? Insta? They're coming, or they have one now too. Yeah. But I don't know how good it is. The 4 is right. Because the 4 is already out. 3 is the old one. It's some kind of like it's like some regulation. But I know, if you go like, do you guys know Kinoob? Like, Kinoob was able to buy it duty free at the airport before coming back to America. Yeah, I had to do something with the regulation, but I don't know what exactly. Yeah, duty free. It's on my Discover Weekly. I had to rebuild it. I put the daughter board, but you haven't missed it yet. You haven't missed it yet. Oh, you had this weeks ago, I see. For your shows or what, Zoabi? No, you're good. No, it's newbie mistake. I was okay, wait, I'll fix my bangs. Okay, there. Hello. My bangs were slicked back. You don't already have a personal Instagram? Like, you immediately started with like your artisan? Oh, you deleted it. That's about to be me and Facebook. There weren't so many good freaking deals on Marketplace. You'd be gone by now. Also, I was saying earlier that I actually never finished Darling. Wasn't really my type of anime. Because I don't really like mecha stuff. Book club? You read books? I wish I could read. Let's see. Typing. Anti-hero. I should have used Taro. Like you're comparing your personal Instagram to others? I think it's funny how so many people pivoted to Pokemon after keyboards. There's at least 8 of you. Okay, so here is the build. Give me 1 sec. Alright guys, so this is the code 002. We're using aluminum plate with Cherry MX2A switches that have been modded. And then we're also using, this is the O-ring mount. Oh my goodness, my fingers are so tired. I don't know if you could tell, I was slowing down because I was getting tired. Yeah, spacebar is very loud. I like that. So this is O-ring. I liked it. I did like it. The switches are a little heavy. Or is it the switches or is it how stiff the O-ring is? Probably a combination of both, but I was getting fatigued. I don't know if you guys could tell. Yeah. I'm not used to these. I'm not used to typing on stuff like this. I have very dainty fingers. Okay, but yeah, I think it sounded really good so far. So let's hear what it's like with top mount. Oops. What do you think so far? 60? Yeah, I'm a 40s type of person. My sweet spot is between like 40, 45, so maybe 42. Not like a 40s keyboard, but 40 grams. Now we're talking about spring weights and switches. I actually have been using a 40s board though, believe it or not. I've been using the Agar Micro, and I'm actually getting used to it. It's a really cute board. You guys want to see it? You want me to grab it? Let me grab it real quick. It's so cute. Look! It's so cute! Look, I even got... I'm gonna do a reel or photo shoot with it soon. I'm gonna put this little carrot. Or maybe I should flip it so they don't know it's a knife. But it's a little carrot. Yeah. I need to get... So this keycap set, I found out that I didn't have a 2U shift. But that's what I was talking about earlier, how Popcorn's gonna send me the replacement. They gave me 2.25 U's, but no 2U, so Popcorn's gonna send me the replacement for that. I do. It's so pretty. Which one? Let's see. The Venus. Did you see? It's not quite 40s with the new Game Boy one. That one's a very unique layout. Oh, this one's so cute too. So small. Oh, he had a bolt that went by Jackie. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's definitely one of those things that you just have to sit down. You just have to like hunker down and grind it out. You just have to grind it out. Yeah, the Keepway. I never played Xenoblade, but I've watched playthroughs of it. I've never played it personally though. Also, I think someone was saying earlier, like their horns, their cat would be sad about it. Yeah, I mean, I love the idea of 40s, but I feel like I need a very specific layout for it to work out. And I can see why people are so picky about like compatibility, because it really does like make a difference depending on like what you are trying to do and how you're used to it being mapped. Like I don't know if there's like one universal way. Like I would most definitely always have to split the spacebar. I don't know how I would do my layers without split spacebar. I think it's fairly common to have the spacebar split, but I don't know how people do big bar. I use I press space with my right hand and not usually with my left hand. So it's easy for me to map this hand. But yeah, it's just I get why people are so like picky about their 40s layout. Because it really does make a big difference. I know the solution to this problem is just don't use 40s, but I'll unlock a new skill if I'm able to use a 40s efficiently, right? Like I can put that on my resume. And the people who know. Oh, my layout of choice is Alice. Specifically a Risu, but I can do split. Like, I can do various Alice sizes. I feel like exclusively TKLs, like that's a very, who, it's a very Korean thing to do, right? That's like the boards they like. It's like, really tall typing, like wrist breaker, TKLs, top mount. Because when I think about all the boards that Gion has like come out with or ran, it's like so many TKL. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but you know. I definitely think there is like a, oh, this is a very like Korean style board. Yeah, I'm actually gonna turn this towards me. I think the horns do make it a little awkward sometimes to put in the port. Yeah. You want to know if it's like flush in? Or there's the screws. See the two right there? See? Yeah, they're right there. Uh, yes, they are. Yes. They have anchor points on them too. Okay. Let's see, the best way to do this would be like this. And try not to scratch the case. Maybe this way is better to do. Yeah, I'm just trying my best not to scratch it. Mine's a little different. The angle we have to go into a little different. Let's see. Maybe if I anchor it right here, like that. How do you hope Joe is such a fucking boomer? What did he do? He watches Facebook Reels? Why? Watch him on Instagram. Okay, we did it. Is Joe on Facebook a lot? That's crazy. You know, a lot of Chinese girls use Facebook apparently, so I guess that makes sense. It took a little bit of finagling, but we are able to get it in. I want to say we're both older than Joe too, right? Yeah, I would say a little longer just for people so they don't have to struggle. You have to get it. So what I did was I did have to anchor it on the bottom and then just kind of like not look at it and push it in. But for people who that might make them like a little nervous. So I think for building ease, like an even longer cable would be good. It's just for top mount. Top mount was like a little more difficult because you're trying not to like scratch the case. Of course, if you don't care, then yeah, I mean, it's doable, but I think just having a slightly longer will definitely be better. It is already pretty long, but and it is doable. Yeah, I think that would be a good call. Just make things easier for people so it's a pleasant experience. Because a bad build experience can really sour a board. Alright, so this next one, so here's the build, but this is top mount this time. Alright guys, this is top mount. Yeah, I was dying. Could you tell? 60 and see I'm 40. It's a lot of work, okay? Oof. It was a lot of work. Okay. What do you guys think? Hmm? I was drinking my drink. So, this is a custom colorway. So, unfortunately, you guys will not be able to get this color as far as I know. This is the colorway you guys are going to be getting. Okay. So, this is the proto unit. This is a custom unit. But this is the one we built for the front. Yeah, this is the color. So apparently this was color matched to the R1 Darling keycap set. So if you have it, also I feel like I know this maker. He retired, right? Or is it different? I don't remember. Anyways, yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, I think I know. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I know this maker. Yes. Yeah. Canadian, I think. Or different. There's been a lot of makers that have retired, so sad. Okay, so this is technically closer to like the production board, right? Thanks for the follow. But I think overall it is relatively same-ish. There's like a few changes, but it's pretty similar, right? So I will use this one as the talking point because it's the one I built and not this one. But I'll show you guys the difference between what they've changed. Not that it necessarily matters because, you know, you guys are getting the final unit, but just so you guys can see like the progress that they've been making on the board. Oh my god. Stop it. This shiny weight killing me. I know, it's killing me. Hello. Okay. It is close. We made small differences to the group. I went back to Philly. Badge would be closer to their first board. Outer weight be done the same. So this is what the outer weight is gonna look like, not this. Right. I actually, is there a reason why you guys are doing that? I did. That's by FE, right? Yeah, I had to fix one of those. So, we're talking about the way that these screws, so you see how these are, you know, closer together, whereas these fill in like where the corners are rather than like intercepting right here. Do you see that? So he's saying that it will be like this instead of like this. But apparently there's a reason for that for the laser. I actually think it looks more symmetrical or looks more evenly distributed like this one. But if it's an issue with the laser, then I get why it's like this. This one has 6K screws, whereas this one has 8. And I think they're gonna change it back to the rounder one, right? Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Okay, so they're gonna keep these screw positions, which I think is good, but the weight is different because you can see it's a lot deeper inset here, whereas this one's a lot lighter. So it's gonna be more visible like this one. I see, I see. Okay. So take a step back. So you'll get oh wait, no, laser like the pink ones, but screws like this one, right? Okay. Okay. So it will look like this one, but it will have the screws like this one. Mm, actually, I don't know. You guys like the more subtle? I feel like this one is more visible. Yeah. I think I actually prefer this one a little bit more. Like, this one is not bad looking, but I guess because of the camera, that because of like how we have it positioned, but this one's definitely like a lot more subtle, and this one's going to be a little bit more visible. So I'm curious why you guys are going for the lighter one. This is why filling out the IC is good, so the designer can get feedback. Let me see. I think the Google Doc was posted. Alright, I'm just trying to look at it. I guess it's a matter of also, this one has, since it's going to be like a lot deeper, it has like the more gray, dark gray outline, whereas this one really is just like a lighter finish with like, it's going to look a little bit more white, right? Yeah. Plus this one you can actually feel the way that it's been engraved inside, whereas this one is definitely a lot more lighter. So, style preference, but of course, like, fill out the IC you guys are interested, make your opinions known. But overall, I do think that the screws moving right here is a better call than this because it's not quite symmetrical here. Whereas if it were moved here, I think that is a good choice. And I also think that going from you see these like square cutouts to these circular ones, I do think that's better. And also more case screws, right? The screws made it such a problem. Yeah. Is there a reason you guys put it on the outside and not the inside? Is it because of the internal weight? Because usually you don't see outer weights screws out like this, right? I'm guessing it's probably something to do with like the internal case as well. Okay. But yeah, that's like, those are like some of the, right. Hmm. You don't want to like do it from like the behind, right? Let me flip this over and we'll talk about this board. Since this is gonna be a little closer to what you guys are gonna get. Okay, so this is the code 002. All right. Oh, I see. That's what you're trying to go for. Okay. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just asking so people know. But yeah, this is the code 002 TKL. It's currently in IC right now. They're going through their random prototypes. Sinner is actually the designer, in case you guys didn't know. And they're running it with Cafage, so John. I think the actual group buy will probably be sometime in September, and it has a MOQ of anywhere from 25 to 50, and the pricing will also change as well. But as you can see, it is a F13 TKL, except the F13 key has been swapped out with a badge. It has a 02. So this has been infilled specifically for the client, but your guys's will look more like this, not filled. But if you want to infill it yourself, you can. And then, yeah, it has horns, right? So these are screwed onto the top case, right? Yeah, I like that it has horns. It's like very thematic. But win keyless, I don't know if they're gonna offer a win key option. I'm assuming not, but is win keyless. And then here's a side. So really cool side. You can actually see slightly from the top, it does kind of stick out. It's very, very subtle, but you do have that. So this part kind of sticking out, and then this being like a staircase. If you look at it from the back, it's almost like an accordion. Winkeyless only here? Yeah, I assume so. But you can really see the two-tone between the top case and the bottom case, right? And then here's the back. Whoa! Okay, so you have this outer weight, you have the bottom case, the top case. You can see the horns. 4 adhesive feet, you have the shiny weight, you have the 8K screws. That cannot be safe. What, the horns? It's part of the character design. You should peel it? No way. No way, Jose. I'm an oily person. I'm not doing it. I'm very well moisturized and not in the clammy way. No. Wait, it's your board? It's for you? I don't want to get my fingerprints on it. Yes, the horns will be packaged separately. Oh my gosh, what did you think about the build? Wait, why did you let them pick the keycaps? Oh, I thought that was the designer. I didn't realize it was actually yours. Well, I hope you like this build. I hope I did it justice. I'm sorry for I'm sorry they didn't let you pick your keycaps. Oh, I see. Give me 1 second. I got a text message from my cousin. It's my aunt's birthday next week, and so she's just making sure. Is it essay time? You can't say that. You you have to give context. You can't just say that. Oh my god. No. No, you guys. Okay. But yeah, so this board is top mount or O-ring only. Looks like, so the PCB you guys saw, you're not going to be able to get it. That's a 101. You're going to be using the Cafage TKL. And do you play? No, but I know what it is. No, I don't want to peel it. I want to keep it pristine for when you get it, right? But yeah, so some things is, yeah, the horns are removable. So you don't have to have it. However, you'll have two holes because there's an anchor point. You want me to peel it? Okay. Okay, it's been peeled. And now I'm gonna put it back. Okay. I have cats and dogs, and I'm oily. Wait, that's not how you guys peel? You peel it slow? That's crazy. That's how you guys peel it? I just really don't want to damage it. That's what it is. From side to side? Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. Can someone clip it? Clip it for the poor man. You forgot to. Oh no, I forgot to do this. Forgot to do the finger tapping. Sorry. I'm not an ASMR person, so. Okay. Uh, but my thoughts on this board. Uh, where's the mic next to the keycaps? It's like up. It's like up. I think in terms of feedback for you, for the designer, I would say a longer daughter board, I think would make people's lives a little easier. Um, I don't know how difficult it is, but I think perhaps making like a little groove for the horns too. That way it's not like does that make sense? So something closer to like how these screw holes are. You see how like the screws really go in like that? I know you don't have that much room, but I think having that little like just like a little buffer space for it so that people don't have to worry about potentially scratching it in case they don't make it like fully flush, if that makes sense. Just having, so maybe like making the screw point for this go in like a little, like a deeper, yeah, like alignment hole. Yeah, yeah. Um, having just like a little wall so that, um, just so that it goes like a little deeper so they don't have to worry about scratching it. Um, if it's possible. That's just those are just like two things that I would say I could see people saying like they wish there's more space for them to screw it in so that like yeah it's flush but say like people don't do it flush, maybe that's just like a skill issue, but just to avoid any issues I think making it go a little deeper in would be good. But of course if that's something that you're like oh I can't do it then good luck guys, just be sure to make sure it's flush. Yeah, 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 I think so. Mm-hmm. Um, of course, if it scratches, it's an internal thing, but just to be safe, like I can show you guys a little bit of what I'm talking about. Like it's tightly screwed on there, but whenever you compress the case and screw it together, it does touch it a little bit. And I think making the screw holes a little longer would be good. But I think just whenever you close the case and compress it together, there's not much space for it. So let me see. Let me show you. Hi, Holly. How was the meetup? Do you have fun? You know what, Holly? Sometimes I can't tell if you actually like keyboards or not. Or if it's like a love-hate relationship. Also, someone was asking for a designer, and I was like, reach out to Holly, and they're like, he doesn't seem nice. I was like, oh, really? I'm like, no, 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 just reach out. Holly. Okay. You want a Hall effect? I just built a Hall effect. Oh god. Oh boy. Okay. Oh god. No. Say it ain't so. Yeah, so this is screwed in, right? But let me see. Gotta practice smiling early. Yeah, like, so this is screwed in as tight as I could make it. I did that earlier, but you can see that it's still, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I think the tolerances might need to be adjusted just a little bit. Because you can kind of see where the horns go in. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like, it's more subtle, not as noticeable, but I just, like, it looks flush and it's super tightened, but you don't want to like tighten all the way. I just think if you adjusted the tolerance for the horns just a little bit, right? Just to make it a little deeper in so that it kind of goes in a tad bit more, it would be good. Or maybe providing different screws, because this one that you gave me, the screw head sticks out just a little bit. So let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah, it looks flush, but you can see, right, it's just really small tolerance. You could, like, do you see that? It's just a little bit. And it's already as tight as I could make it, and I don't want to go super, like, force it in tight, right? But it's already, like, it's secure on there. I think you either get a screw with a much flatter, or you just make this screw in a little deeper just to avoid that. Like, maybe it doesn't matter so much because you don't really see this part, but I think what happened here was, you know, whenever you're trying to like finagle it in, if it doesn't go like perfectly straight down, especially for something like top mount, right? The angle that it goes in could, you know, like nix it a little bit. And then having this a little longer is also good. I think for the first proto we got countersunk screws, manual give us different screws. Yeah, yeah. It could just be the screws, but just to like account for it just in case, right? But yeah, I think those are my two like criticisms. Otherwise, I really like the horns on the keyboard. I think it's very cute, right? I know some people are like, why would I do that? But it's like you're really going in on the theme, and I can appreciate that, right? Because you got the horns, you got the horns, you got the horns, you have the horns on the plate, right? And then you don't even have to use these like if you don't want to. That's the other thing. Like no one is forcing you to use them. So I do think that I do like the horns personally. Yeah. Okay, let me put it back. Let me attempt to wait. Does the client want this O-ring or top mount? I'll do his top mount and then good luck if you want something else. Yeah, I just really. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna keep the horns on now because I need to do content with it, but I'm gonna take pictures and record it, so you're right. I was like, oh, you have a case. You have a case that has a horn cut out, but it's actually for the pink one. It's the pink one that has the horn. This one did it. Oh god. Let's see. Is it in? Nope. I feel like the horns need to have a slight curve inward to look like actual horns. Is that doable, Sinner? Sorry, I'm trying to finagle this in. Let me make sure it's actually in. There's like no easy way for me to check other than like plugging it. Okay, it's in. Cool. Does this use... Who is asking for a designer? Just ask them to send me... Oh. It was someone in the Texas Mech server. Yeah, I think they were talking about curving it, yeah, inwards. Chat wants horn variants. Is that doable? Yeah, they're asking if you can curve the horns a little bit so it looks more like her horns. Kind of like what you did on the plate. Oh, they don't. Okay, you guys heard it. They don't. I've never finished it, so I don't know. They don't. Okay, that is... So this is a finished build. If you guys have any questions, you can ask Sinner. There's also the Discord, and there is an IC in case you guys are interested. So the build command has the Discord and the Geek Hack, but I'll also link the IC if you guys have feedback to give. This group buy starts in September, MOQ of 25 to 50. And it'll start any... Oh my god, what the heck is this? When did I type that out? How long has that been there? But yeah, let me look at the IC page because there's not a product page, so we'll look at the IC page real quick. So I've given my feedback to Sinner. But if you guys have more, definitely fill out the interest check. Here is the Geek Hack page. So as you can see, top mount O-ring mount has an inner polished stainless steel. Well, the horns are they're actually angled like this, like you can see right here. They're like this, kind of. I don't know if you guys can hear. I'll show you guys. See? Yeah. Here's all the nitty-gritty in case that's what you guys are interested. So far, Winkeyless only, looks like one color only. Cafe is the only vendor so far, but might be able to get more vendors moving forward. But it will start in September. And oh, IC is open for 1 month. I don't know when it opened, but definitely give feedback if you'd like. And then my final thoughts are, you know, if you like this franchise, I think this is probably one of the most thematic boards that you can get in regards to it. So I think you did a really good job as like an homage to the character itself, right? Someone confused it earlier for power, but I think that's okay. Like you do get the point across. And then in terms of like the mounting and how it sounded, perhaps it's just the switches that I used, but it was, if you like top route, if you like Ulrich phone, then you'll probably like this board. Like it sounded solid. There is nothing that I was like, oh, there's a weird thing here, there's a weird thing here. Most of my criticism just has to be with like the building process. Other than that, pretty straightforward. What else should I mention? I think that's about it. Was there anything you wanted to say, Sinner? Okay, the PCB will be slightly softer. Good to know. But yeah, that is the board. Thank you, John. Thank you, Cafage. Thank you, Sinner, for sending this out to me. I think it's a very, I don't want to say it's like cute, but I like that it's so thematic. So I really appreciate that. Also, maybe if you're nice enough, maybe the designer will do different horns. Who knows? Who knows? Separate group buy for different horns on your board. Oh, Fiddy, thank you for giving 5 subs. Wow. Admiral Bulldog. Nothing else. Join the Discord, check out the IC, let me know what you think. Yeah. Okay. So I'm probably gonna post a reel on this in a little bit. Oh, a sub. Oh wow, you got gifted one. Congratulations. Yeah, now you have all these like cute emotes. So, and then ad free. I know the ads go a little crazy sometimes, but okay. I want to end my YouTube stream. Bye bye, YouTube.